The Elly Doyle Park Service Award recognizes individuals and groups that have made outstanding service contributions to Fairfax County parks. It is named in honor of Elly Mae Doyle's years of exceptional service toward the preservation of parkland and establishment of natural and recreational areas for the benefit of Fairfax County residents.
My name is Olivia Lam. I am a youth volunteer here at Sling Historic Site. My role here is I just basically help everyone out with camps, programs, badges, whatever I can to help children and help the community. I kind of like help them assist the classes and the camps and the crafts, and then sometimes I'll take a lead or like a dual lead and help them around. I help out with a lot of summer camps, so like this one, cooking and crafts. There's this one me and Tammy do a lot together. It's called the American Girl Doll Camp. Today we were making china. So yesterday the kids took a tour around the house and they got to see the china that the Lees had owned back then. And today they got to actually make their own china.
Now a lot of this wood on here is cedar, so it sparks.
And then we are teaching them how to make their own fire, like newspapers and a torch. And then we tried to show them how they would have done it back then. And then part of this camp is cooking and crafts. The kids get to help. They're not going to cut up the strawberries or the peaches, but they get to help with what they can. I love helping people, and I love history, so if I can make some kids' memory here fun, then that's awesome. It makes me happy that I won this award, because it's not just for me, it's for everyone here too, because obviously they feel like I've deserved it. And it's cool to win something, you know. What I love about Sully is that everyone here is the nicest person you'd ever meet. They're really caring, they're so nice, and they're really invested in everyone. It's a real family here, and that's why I love this place so much. It's the people.
Far away, where my mother and father, they lay side by side, they are resting in peace together there. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia, when those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't tear me on the mountain.
My name is Debbie Bilodeau. I'm the coordinator for the Frying Pan Park Acoustic Jam. I decided to start the jam to have some place very close by for people to be able to come and do music informally. There are other jams in the Northern Virginia area, but none in Fairfax County, and the park seemed to be the perfect location. We started the jam in November of '98. The park at that time was just starting the country store. That seemed to be the perfect location. It was kind of the inspiration for starting the jam. But just having a place in the community where people can come and informally play. It started off as a once-a-month jam, and then after a couple of years into it, some of the people come and say, we need to do it twice a month. So now it's on the first and third Sunday. As the volunteer coordinator for the Acoustic Jam, I'm the point person for coordinating each jam and also coordinating any events the Frying Pan Park would like us to participate in. So when the weather's nice, we just like to have a jam outside. And I get the word out through an email list. Anybody can come. This is an open jam, open to any acoustic instruments. So we have bass, we have banjos, we have mandolins, we have guitars. Sometimes we have professional people stop in and play with us, which is always a treat. But many of us have just been playing for years in our homes or with friends, and some people are beginners. They just bought an instrument, or they're just switching to a new instrument. So maybe they've played guitar for years and now they want to play mandolin. So this is a good place. They'll bring both. They'll play guitar part of the time, and if it's an easy song, they might pull out the mandolin.
Well, when I get back, baby, I ain't leaving. I bet you love it and right breathing when I get back this time.
The acoustic jam brings another element of community to the park. So the park is in itself just a natural hub in the community with all the farm activities. But the farm reflects what was community life then in the 40s and 50s. And it also has events that are current for today. The acoustic jam kind of fits in both of those areas. I'm honored to receive the award on behalf of everybody that works together. I've been the point person, but it takes a whole group of people to pull this together. So it's just a huge honor on behalf of all of us.
Nice. I like that song.
I'm Steve Brooks. I'm a volunteer lab assistant for the County Archaeological Research Team. I retired a year ago, a little over a year ago, and I dabbled in archaeology earlier, decades ago. As a recent retiree, I was happy to have the opportunity to indulge my interest in archaeology. I can't remember now, somewhere along the line, it was in the information that was sent to me. I saw an announcement for volunteers for CART. That was the beginning. 4208. CART's the County Archaeological Research Team. I did do some field excavation last year, but I'm old, I'm getting older. I discovered very quickly that my body just can't tolerate that. Well, picking, it's a simple process. During field excavation, any artifacts that are found in the field are bagged and brought back to the lab. We're trained by the staff what to look for. We have examples, samples of the types of artifacts. The very tiny artifacts that we're seeing here would have been lost without this process. But I enjoy coming in here. And picking, the work that I do it's relaxing yet stimulating at the same time. You know, and especially when you get into the zone and you're focused and things start appearing and the little trade beads start appearing, and it's very satisfying work. It's important for archaeologists to identify and excavate these sites and, to preserve the artifacts and the information that can be gained from those artifacts. It's a learning process. I learn something every day. It was a pleasant surprise to be nominated for the award and to receive it. Grateful to those who nominated me and supported the nomination. And to the awards committee, the county. I am very grateful and appreciative.
My name is Anthony Consimano. I started the Cub Run Stream Valley Park volunteer team in early 2017, and I did that because I was hiking through the woods one day and I found a huge amount of trash coming from our local communities, and I knew I couldn't do it myself. So I decided to start a team myself, and that was early 2017, and it's been a great experience so far. So our mission is to create a resilient community focused around the park. Our motto is preserve, share, connect. And we want to preserve the natural and historic aspects of the park. We want to share our experiences and photos and different updates about the park. And we also want to connect with, it could be ourselves with nature, it could be with different civic groups, with local HOAs, just connect with anybody that can help us in our team. So some of the activities that our park volunteer team has done over the past couple years is we have bi-yearly park cleanup events in April and October. We have 8 different locations throughout the park, and that's been a huge success. We've collected over 100 bags of trash. We have had these storm drain labeling efforts where we go and we add these drain labels to storm drains to make sure people don't dump toxic material in there. We have guest speakers, and that really becomes a mechanism for learning and for kind of civic association. And I think people really enjoy that social aspect of it, and that helps bond the team so that we can have a strong core going forward. I'm honored to win this award because it really is a recognition of our whole team and the efforts they've put forth and the passion that they've had. And also, this award is partly equally my wife's, because my loving and beautiful wife, because she is the one who supported me and makes me a better man, and also she takes care of the kids while I'm off doing these PVT activities. You gotta put that in there.
Hello, my name is Wesley Palmer, and I'm a starter here at Greendale Golf Course in Alexandria, Virginia. All right, we're all set for the first golfer. My general duty is a starter, and what that is generally allows individuals when they come in so they can actually go out and start, whether they've booked a time or not, to fit them into the schedule to allow faster play. However, on certain days where we don't have enough volunteers, you're either both the starter and the ranger, so it's dual-headed. The ranger is actually the one who goes out and ensures that they're keeping up with the group in front, and they also keep the grounds pretty much, not the maintenance type or the mowing of the grass, but to ensure that the fairways are cleared and, of all trash, pick up trash along the way to make sure that the course is presentable to the customer. And a tee starter is generally staying up at the front, making sure that the first groups go out and are able to get through their rounds. It's a great way to meet people, and there are plenty of opportunities here and to interact with both the paid staff and the maintenance crew. Just to be able to interact with people. I feel honored because of just the number of volunteers that the county has to be selected as the volunteer of the year. It's just amazed that I was selected out of all the possible choices out there. And I know I help here out a lot doing my volunteer duties and being as flexible as I am. So I know the staff appreciates it, but I also appreciate the staff.
My name is Bill Sling, and I volunteer at Green Spring because I enjoy the gardens, and I want to share that experience with others from Fairfax County and other places. I am a gardener. I come from a family of gardeners, so I really appreciate seeing various types of gardens that are in much better condition than mine are. The duties I have here are such things as greeting visitors, handing out maps and calendars, answering telephone inquiries, and registering people for classes. As the volunteer coordinator for Art in the Garden, I contact, interview, select, and schedule individual artists and groups of artists throughout the year to present their works either in the Horticulture Center or at the Historic House. Both my wife and I have collected various types of artwork over the years, and so we certainly enjoy seeing what is being produced and sharing that with people who might like to acquire. I think being at the front desk is probably the most rewarding. Parents and children all stop there to find out where they're supposed to go or what they're supposed to do or how much there is to see at the park, what's open, what isn't open, what's blooming, what's not blooming. I tend to look on awards like this that people have gotten before me as recognition of what we all do here at the park and how well we do it and how much time and energy we put into it. So it's really something that I accept not only for my own efforts but everybody else's.